I wanted to just ask a quick question. Somebody mentioned mapping software a minute ago, and the response was that it's still in development. Now, the scuttlebutt around the State House, which I spent a good deal of time around, is that the mapping software has already been developed and that it's sitting with House Legal Counsel Ed Mosca. So I'm just curious about the timeline for that. Has it been fully developed? Do people in House leadership currently have it? Is it being used in any capacity? And when will it be available for public use?
I'm not sure I can answer any of those questions. Yeah,
I haven't touched any software.
Yeah.
Would you believe that there are certain members of the committee who would also like to know when that software is going to be made available to members of the committee to use in places where ward lines are not an issue?
Follow up on that?
Yes, please.
And I think what would help us help the public would be, and we talked about this before, is the software that's been developed. In getting that release, since it's taxpayer-funded tool. And I know that it has been released to House Counsel.
I think that the release of that software is dependent upon probably the Speaker's office. I have to leave it at that. I don't have, I can't, the chair, I can't do anything about that. It's property of the House at the moment. It's really up to the Speaker's office how and if it will be released and put in the state.
I'm wondering if anybody in the committee has used any kind of software to come up with a plan.
We used on with a spreadsheet to facilitate calculations. The software really did not pick out districts to combine or towns to combine, but the spreadsheet makes it a little easier than using a calculator.
Is the spreadsheet you developed yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Parsons got his own spreadsheet. Steve's using a calculator.
If I could just have a bit more clarity on the use of the software. Is it my understanding that nobody has used the software?
I remember last spring poking around with the proposal initially, but I haven't used it myself. I don't think Speck or Steve has.
And then after I came up with a plan, just to get familiarized with I went up in Joel just to see if my numbers were correct, and the software basically verified my math at home.
I asked why it is possible for Representative Valencourt to go and use that software when other members of this committee, namely myself, have been told that we do not have access to it.
I told you could go up and talk to Joel anytime.
Well, I thought you could do that too.
I went and spoke to Joel, and I was told that I was that there was not appropriate. You know, that he could not do that without authority from you or someone else.
It's only accessible right now through